Are
Going
living.
to continue.
Going to continue. It's going to continue. Very good. Any other?
Next week.
Next week is not a tense, right? It's a time expression. What about the tense in this sentence? What is the tense? What is the verb?
I'm traveling.
Traveling, right? I'm traveling. E. Sentence E.
I'm going to speak.
I'm going to speak. And the last one?
Comes.
Comes. Okay. So as you can see, we have different tenses here. For example, in the first one, what is the tense in the first sentence? What is the tense here? ¿Cuál es el tiempo gramatical?
Future.
Future simple, right? Okay. Sentence B?
Future.
Future simple. Sentence C?
Present continuous.
Present continuous. And here? Is this a present continuous too?
Future continuous.
Yeah, no, not exactly. What is this? What is the tense here?
Is future.
Okay, but yes, future with be going to, right? Be going to. What about sentence D?
Present continuous.
Present continuous. E?
Be going to.
Be going to. And the last one?
Present.
Present simple, right? Okay, I want you to look at these examples because I want you to tell me how many future forms do you know? How many future forms do you know? What are the future forms that you know? Can you tell me? According to the examples that you have here, to the sentences?
Will be going to and present continuous.
Okay, very good. So here we have will, future simple with will. We have be going to for the future. And we also have the present continuous for the future. Okay, so today we are going to learn about these future forms and when to use each one of them. Okay, I want you to pay attention. I want you to take notes and take notes of your questions too for the end. Okay, so here we have will or want plus a verb in the base form. Okay, we use this when we are talking about predictions and opinions about the future. Also, we use this when we make offers, promises, and spontaneous decisions. Okay, so these are the use that we have for will or want plus the base form, the future simple. Okay, for example, excuse me, my spoon is dirty. I will bring you another. What are we using here? Which of these are we using here?
Offer.
Offer, okay. Any other ideas?
Opinion.
Opinion? Are we giving an opinion with this? I will bring you another.
And a spontaneous decision.
A spontaneous decision too, right? So we offer something and we take a spontaneous decision. Okay, it's something quickly, something spontaneous, right? Let's go to the next one. Here we have, I'm sure you will do well in the new job. What about this? What are we using?
Prediction.
Predictions, okay. We are making predictions or giving our opinion about the future, right? What about this one? We will travel next holidays.
Promise.
Promises, right? This is a promise. Very good. As you can see, with will and want, we can use this in different situations, okay? So let's go to the next time. Do you have any questions until here? About will? Okay, let's go with be going to. Some people confuse, or I don't know, they get confused with be going to and the present continuous. Remember that the present continuous is the verb to be and a verb with the ing. But be going to, we always need a going and to, and then we have a verb. And the verb is in the base form, okay? So when do we use be going to plus the verb in the base form? We use this when we are making predictions, but these predictions are not like the other ones with will, because these are based on present evidence, okay, on a present evidence. Then we have future plans or intentions where no actual arrangement has made. So we have the intentions to do something, we have plans to do something, but we haven't arranged this. No lo hemos agendado o programado todavía. Son nuestros planes, son nuestras intenciones, pero no está programado. Okay? So these are the uses for the be going to in the future. Okay? For example, I am sure you are going to do well in the new job. You are well prepared. What is this?
Prediction based
Prediction.
on present evidence.
Yes, but this prediction is based on a present evidence. You are well prepared. Okay, that's why we use be going to here. Okay, because we have an evidence. If we don't have a present evidence, we can use will. Okay, let's go to the next one. It says, we are going to buy a car. Of course, these are future plans or intentions. But we don't know when, right? So it's not arranged. It's something that is not arranged. So it's a future plan or future intentions, but it's not something that is arranged. For example, tomorrow or next week, okay? So these are the uses that we can have for be going to in the future. Any questions here? Let's go to the next example. When do we use the present continuous for the future? Remember that the present continuous is the verb to be plus a verb with the ing form, right? And we use this when we have fixed future arrangements. Something in the future, a plan in the future, but this plan is arranged. Ok, está programado, ya lo tengo programado de que sí voy a hacer eso. Ok, for example, I am visiting my grandmother next weekend. So I have arranged this. Next weekend is when I am going to do this. Okay, so I am visiting my mom. Then we have the present simple. Sometimes we use the present simple for the future. When? When we have a scheduled future events. Okay, an event that is scheduled. Un evento que está programado. Estos son planes programados y este es un evento que está programado para el futuro. For example, I am traveling tomorrow. The flight departs at 8 o'clock. Okay, so you can see this is my plan. It's arranged because I have everything for tomorrow. And the flight departs at 8. Okay, el vuelo parte a las 8. Estoy hablando del futuro. Estoy hablando de mañana a las 8. Pero utilizo el presente simple porque es un evento que está programado. ¿Ok? So these are some of the uses that we have for the future. I want to know if you have questions about this. Any questions about the future forms?
Sí.
Okay.
Will dijo que podríamos utilizarlo como predicción y en be going to como predicción con evidencia. Entonces, si una oración, por ejemplo, en español, sería, vas a ser un buen estudiante. Solamente eso, ya utilizaríamos el will, ¿no ve?
Yes.
Y si hubiera, vas a ser un buen estudiante porque hiciste la tarea. Ahí ya sería con be going to.
Yes, very good. Si tenemos una evidencia, por ejemplo, vas a ser un buen estudiante porque, por ejemplo, vas a ser un buen estudiante en la universidad porque en el colegio tenés buenas notas. Por ejemplo, ahí tenemos una evidencia en el presente, ¿cierto? Entonces sería, you are going to be a good student at the university because you have good grades at school. ¿Ok? En cambio, si no tengo evidencia, solamente es una predicción que yo pienso que puede ser posible. Yo digo, you will be a good student. ¿Ok? Any other
Teacher,
question? Yes?
for example, I am passing pre-university classes and I want to enter the university. I will use will. I will study for the enter the university. Is correct?
Ok, si usted tiene eso planeado, usted puede utilizar I am going to study for the university or I am going to study to enter to the university. Porque es una intención que usted tiene para el futuro. ¿Ok? Pero si usted tiene agendado algo o programado un día y una hora, utiliza I am studying to enter to the university tomorrow, for example. ¿Ok? Si es que tiene una hora y fecha, utiliza el presente continuo. Si no tiene y es solo un plan o una intención que usted tiene, utiliza be going to. ¿Ok?
Okay, okay.
Okay, let's go to the book. Here in your book, you have the sentences that where we identify the verbs, right? So you have to tell me which of these sentences describe a spontaneous decision. What do you think? Which of them describe a spontaneous decision?
B.
Sentence B, right? Can you read sentence B?
Well, I'll explain.
Yes, it's something spontaneous. It doesn't need a plan, right? It's spontaneous. What about the plan? Which of them describe a plan?
B.
Again?
B.
The
E?
letter D.
C, teacher.
Okay.
Also, C.
Again, please. A plan. Okay, for example, next week I am traveling to the US, right? This is a plan. And also I'm going to speak with the almonds farmers there. This is also a plan, right? What about a prediction? Again?
A.
Prediction.
That's going to continue in the future.
Okay, that's going to continue in the future. People are leaving the farms. Esa es mi evidencia que tengo en el presente. Eso está pasando en el presente, ¿cierto? People are leaving the farms. That's going to continue in the future. Esa es mi predicción para el futuro con evidencia en el presente, ¿cierto? Okay. Any other prediction?
A.
A, right? A is also a prediction, but in this prediction, we don't have an evidence. So that's why we use will, right? So we are going to match the predictions. So we have two predictions here. This is C. Okay, then we have a spontaneous decision, B, right? Then we have a plan. We said that a plan was these two, right? These two are plans. And of course, a scheduled event, the scheduled event is letter F. Remember that for scheduled events, we use the present simple. Okay? So, let's complete the grammar panel. I want you to look at these examples, these sentences, so we can complete the grammar panel, okay? Let's go to the grammar panel. We have here future forms. It says, general rule. General rules. We most often use will to make predictions or give an opinion about the future. Which of the sentences can you write here?
Sentence A.
Yes. Sentence A, right? Okay. Here we have number 2. For offers, promises, or a decision made at a time of speaking. Which of the
Sentence
sentence?
B.
Sentence B? Okay. But a decision, it says. Let's say for offers, promises, and decision. Okay. Okay. Yes, sentence B. Then we have the next one. It says, we most often use going to talk about future plans and intentions.
B.
Again?
E.
Yes. E. I'm going to speak with the almond farmers there, right? Okay. The next one, it says, to make predictions often when they are based on present evidences.
C.
C.
Which one? Yes. C. Sentence C. Sentence C says, people are leaving the farms. That's going to continue in the future, right? Okay. Then we have here the next one. We can use the present continuous to talk about fixed future arrangements. ¿Cuál utilizarían ahí?
D.
Sentence D. Okay, yes. Next week, I am traveling to the US, right? We can use the present simple to talk about scheduled events in the future. What is the sentence that you can write here?
F.
F, right? Next week podcast comes online at 11 a.m. Okay, so it says, which future form? In reality, more than one future form is often possible. For example, we often make a with using will or going to. ¿Qué utilizamos para hacer will con will and going to?
Prediction.
Predictions, right? So we are going to write here prediction. We often make a prediction with will and going to. Okay, what is the difference between the prediction with will and the prediction with going to?
We use we're going to when we have evidence.
We have an evidence in the present, right? Okay. Let's go with the next one. We often describe a using going to or the present continuous. Going to or the present continuous?
Future plan?
Future
Decision.
plans or future arrangements, right? Future plans or future arrangements. ¿Cuál era la diferencia? Entre going to the present continuous. Para los plans.
Sorry, that present continuous fixed future arguments?
Arrangements. Yes. In the present continuous, we use the present continuous when we have something arranged, for example, with an hour, with a date, okay? But going to for intentions, okay? For example, I'm going to visit, okay? Here we have the difference. I am going to visit, okay? Or I am visiting my brother this weekend, okay? Entonces, cuando tenemos una hora programada o un día, generalmente utilizamos el present continuous, okay? We can sometimes talk about using the following future forms. ¿Qué podríamos decir acá? It says, the concert starts, the concert will start, the concert is starting, or the concert is going to start at 6 p.m. ¿Qué es esto?
A scheduled event?
An scheduled event. Sorry, scheduled event. ¿Ok? Podríamos decir cualquiera de estas formas del presente, del futuro. ¿Ok? Presente simple, future simple, present continuous, or be going to. ¿Ok? Any questions until here? Let's practice a little bit about the future on page 144. Go to the page 144, and here you have exercise 5.1. Complete the answers to the questions with an appropriate future form of the verbs in the parentheses. More than one answer may be possible. In some of the answers, you can answer in more than one way, okay? So try to complete this, and then we are going to check. I'm going to give you some minutes. I haven't thought about it. I
will text.
Will text, okay. Why? Why did you choose will text?
Because it is a spontaneous decision.
Yes, very good. Because it's a spontaneous decision, right? It's something that is not planned, right? Number 2, going home. My train leaves. Why leaves?
Because it's an scheduled event.
It's an scheduled event. So that's why we use the present simple, right? Number 3, I think my friends in the cafe.
I'm going to.
I'm going to, right? Why?
Sí, future.
Again?
It's a future plan.
Okay. I'm going to meet my friends. It's a future plan. But remember, if the plan is arranged, if you have an hour, a place, or a day, okay, arrange, you can use the present continuous. I am meeting. Okay, depende de la situación. Si ustedes ya tienen plan y ya está arreglado y saben la hora, el lugar, entonces podrían utilizar el presente continuo, ¿ok? Number 4, I am staying home. Look at those clouds. It's
going to rain.
Okay, why?
Because we have an evidence. Look at those clouds.
Very good. We have an evidence in the present, right? This is our evidence. So that's why we use the be going to. The next one, number 5. I
will take.
I will take. Why?
Because you don't know how, no sabe cómo le va a ir.
Pero no importa si no sabe cómo le va a ir, igual va a tomar el examen, ¿cierto?
Prediction.
Is a prediction?
Evidence that he is prepared.
Entonces, ¿cómo sería? I will take. Will take? No. I am taking.
I'm
right?
going.
Or I'm going, cualquiera de las dos. I am taking. Porque es un plan que tiene una hora, una fecha, ya está programado, ¿cierto? I am taking. O también podrían utilizar I'm going to take. Pero mejor I am taking. Okay. Number 6. I don't have any plans yet. I
will ask.
I will ask. Why?
Because it's an spontaneous decision.
It's an spontaneous decision, right? Okay, very good. So, any questions about this? About the future tenses?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I still don't know when I have to use the present continuous or the present simple, because when we use the present continuous is when we have a hour or date.
Mm-hmm.
But when we use the present simple, it's an scheduled events.
Yes.
Could be the same or not?
No, because the present continuous is for a plan that you make, right? Es un plan propio. En cambio, este horario del tren, ok, usted no lo pone, ¿cierto? Ese es el horario del tren. Ok, es un schedule event. Por ejemplo, la película empieza a las 7 o la clase empieza a las 2. Ok, es algo que usted no le pone la hora, ¿cierto? Eso ya está programado. En cambio, en los otros, con el present continuous, es un plan que usted hace. No sé si me dejo entender.
Yes, now I understand.
Okay, nice. Any other questions? Okay, let's go to the page. Let's go back to the page. 51. Here we have some sentences. Okay, it says, replace will in the sentences with an alternative future form from the grammar. As you can see, all of them are with will. I want you to tell me what tense we need to change. Okay, o cómo la podríamos cambiar, por cuál. Okay, for example, number 1. What is number 1? Is a plan, is a prediction. What is this?
It is a prediction.
Prediction. Okay, so predictions we use will or
Be going to.
be going to. So in this case, what do you think we need to use? Will or be going to?
Be going to.
Why?
Because we have an evidence. For example, it's 3 and 0.
3 to 0 at halftime. Yes, we have a present evidence. So that's why we need to write we are going to lose. Right? Escribirlo. We are going to lose. Okay, very good. Let's go to number 2. The meeting will start at 4 p.m. this afternoon. What do you think?
It starts
Very good. Why?
because in a scheduled event.
It's an scheduled event, right? So we can write starts in the present simple, right? Number 3, what will you do if there's an airport strike this summer? What do you think?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? ¿Por qué usa are you doing?
Because it's fixed future arguments. We have this summer.
But this is a plan. Esto es algo que yo arreglé. ¿Qué dicen ustedes? Una huelga en el aeropuerto es algo que yo arreglé, que yo planeé. No, ¿cierto? No es algo que yo arreglé, que yo puse una hora. Entonces, por eso no podríamos utilizar. ¿Qué me dijo que utilizaba? What are you doing? Creo que me dijo, ¿no?
Yes.
Sería what are you going to do? Okay. What are you going to do? Then we have number 4. Jack's running late, so he will meet us at the restaurant. Jake está atrasado, entonces nos va a encontrar en el restaurante.
Meeting us.
Again, please.
He is meeting us.
Very good. He's meeting us. Es algo que ya está arreglado, está planeado, ¿cierto? So, he's meeting us. Okay. Number 5. Everyone says they will come to the wedding.
They are going to come.
Okay. So, you are using be going to. Podríamos utilizar cualquiera de los dos. Podríamos utilizar they are coming. Porque es algo que está planeado por nosotros. Tenemos una hora para la boda. Tenemos el día. O también podríamos decir they are going to come. Okay.